Exit 290 live. We working.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, man? I'm your boy Dirty T, man. I'm here with my boy,
AKA Tater Red, baby.
y'all already know what's going on, man. We Exit 290, baby, live. You better know it.
Exit 290 live, where you can get anything you want done. Right.
If we ain't got it, we'll go get it.
That's
You
right.
feel me?
That's right.
So let us know what you got going. But we here banging live, man, to let y'all know what we got going on, what we gonna be doing, what we got coming for you guys. You know what I mean? There's a whole bunch in store, man. But for the most part, it's all for you. You know what I mean? I ain't never been in the business, and as far as I know, my partner ain't either to do everything for himself, and you know that's what we got to do. But we always try to look out for our people. You know what I mean? That's what made us partners, and we've been stuck together for a long time. You hear me? So we're gonna try to bring y'all some stuff.
Like Mr. Jackson said, we're about the community. 8290, you know, we're about, helping the community. You can come to us, man. If you got an idea, you selling clothes or whatever, any kind of product you're trying to sell. If you need a platform, come see me or Mr. Jackson. We'll help you get that thing out there, and where people can see what you're trying to do.
For sure.
That's what we doing. We trying to help other entrepreneurs get themselves out and get known and seen in the wrong community. Or if you're in another city, it don't matter. Come to us and we'll work something out.
Exactly, man.
And also this platform here tonight, my brother, Mr. Bone, he helping us do this. He getting us out there, and I appreciate him very much. And this platform right here, we're going to do this hopefully once a week, depending on the people that come to us with ideas. We will interview you right here and also put you on this is a podcast. We'll put you out there on social media on several different platforms to let other people outside the community know what you're trying to do.
Exactly.
We'll be glad to help you. We're going to ask some questions, and we'll talk about it and everything. Like tonight, I'm going to interview my own partner.
Yes, sir, for sure.
Mr. Dirty T. Tyrus Jackson.
I'm going to be ready.
I'm about to ask him some questions. Maybe the community might want to know about Mr. Jackson, the man that runs Exit 290 on Maple Avenue, East Rome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask him this first. I'm going to give y'all the insight on this. I met this man when he was a teenager, young teenager, and he was rapping and making some real good music, and I was doing the same thing. But when I heard him, I just knew him and his partner Trigger, which is not here unfortunately, but we'll talk to him at a later date. But when I first heard him, I knew he had the talent to do that, and here years later he's still doing it, and also he running a store. So I'm gonna ask him some questions, and we'll see what we can come up with.
And I'm gonna be ready for him. You hear me?
I don't know, but we gonna find out.
Let's
Let me ask you something.
Talk to me.
What inspired you to be a rapper, man?
Man, I got to say that boy Tupac, man. Tupac, man.
Tupac.
It wasn't so much of why he was here, you know what I mean? But when they took him, man, it felt like they took a brother. And I felt like, hey, man, we got to keep that legacy going. I want to rap. You know what I mean? So, hey. And then also, it was a way for me to relieve a lot of stress that I had, you know what I mean, that I didn't know that I had, you know what I mean?
Right.
When I started writing, I learned that I could let so much out on this paper, man, or this pad, man, that was bundled up on the inside of me. But
it was a release for you.
Yeah, it was.
I got you.
So that's really what kind of put me into it, you know what I mean? And like you said, mentioned my boy Tree, he was rapping with some other cats, you know what I mean, or whatever. So I wanted to be a part of that, you know what I mean? Right. So I did my first verse, man, and hey, it sounded good, so I ain't stopped.
Gotcha.
Hey, bro, you already know.
Good. So okay, so let me ask you this.
Talk to me.
So when I met you, you and Trigger was rapping together, and the name of your group was called Contagious. Now we all know what Contagious means, but who came up with the name? You or Trigger? Did y'all just sit down and come up with that name?
We actually had my cousin rapping with us on A-Tip. A lot of people know about A-Tip, man. He so versatile with that music, man. He is an artist. He ain't just a rapper, he's an artist.
Right.
But he was with us at the time. We was all young, but we sat down and we kind of got together and were thinking on names. You know how that be with your partner. You
Exit
trying
290 Live, baby. You
Y'all
ain't gonna get
already
this
know.
nowhere else. This is
No,
exclusive. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, though, man. He was telling me, you know, we all got together. We were younger, you know, so we sat down and kind of went back and forth with it. But we together came up with the name Contagious, you know.
Okay.
Because, you know, as far as in spitting, as far as in rapping,
Yes.
all of that, then, bro, to myself, even now, yeah, I still feel like I'm one of the best. But, you know, then, bro, we was the hardest thing out. Wasn't nobody messing with us.
Right.
You know
I
what I mean?
know this.
Nobody,
Hey,
bro.
man, I love your music.
So,
I still
hey,
listen to
man,
you
when we
today.
spit to you, bro, it was like it hooked you off the rip. You were contagious, boy. We were contagious.
You're
bro.
right.
It
You
made
grown.
you get. It
Yes.
made you get it.
Yes. Y'all
Yeah.
wanted to know how y'all got there.
Man, that's what it was.
So let me
man.
ask you this.
Talk to me.
I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but people want to know.
I want you to ask
People
these
want to know. There's
questions.
some people that
I want to tell
that
them,
want to ask the same questions.
and I want to tell them.
Well, let's okay.
They
okay,
should.
okay.
They could come and ask me.
It might
but
be a
I'm
little
glad
personal.
I'd rather for you to ask me. That right.
Okay. Will you and Trigger ever do some more music together?
Man, for sure. You know what I mean?
Because that was some of the best music, man.
Man, me and Tree got music together right now. You know what I mean? As far as in us getting together and doing music, that's never no problem. You know what I mean? I love that guy. That's my cousin, my blood cousin. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, we two peas in a pod. You know, but just family. You have your disputes at times. You know what I mean?
I
You ain't gonna be with your brother and live with your brother every day of your life, and y'all don't never have a spat.
Yeah,
That's uncommon.
That's
period.
true. I
You know,
understand that.
so you know we had our little spats or whatever, but for the most part, there's nothing that's gonna break us down from loving each other. You know
Right.
what I mean? So we could always do music together. Y'all gonna hear some of it in a minute. So you know we ain't gave up.
Good.
We got it coming for sure.
I like your jewelry, man.
Oh man, you know I got to
You
stay
always
dripping.
stay dripping.
I got to
I
stay
like
dripping
it.
a
I
little
like
bit,
it,
man.
man.
I
That's you.
pay a lot of money, man. You see that wedding ring too, though. Yeah, I'm married.
Okay.
For all of them that want to know, yeah, I'm married.
All right.
Yeah, man.
So you got somebody special in your
I
life.
love my wife.
I-
Yes, sir.
all right. So
Talk to me,
let
man.
me ask you a question about running Exit 290.
Mm-hmm.
I understand it's a clothing store,
Mm-hmm.
barbershop. You got the studio over there where you're doing, you know, you got different artists coming in and out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got people over there cooking too in the back and all around.
Yep.
How are you able to keep up with all that?
Hey, man. First off, I'm gonna tell you out.
I mean, you got to be able to count really good.
It ain't easy. Well, I got my counting skills from a good way. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I ain't always have to use a calculator.
Yeah.
It came down to I had to use these fingers sometimes.
Right.
One, two, you know. But man, to juggle all
Man,
of
that's
it,
good
man.
stuff.
To juggle, I need to try me one.
Yeah.
But to juggle all of it, man, it ain't no hard work. It's just dedicated work. You got to be
Right.
dedicated to it and focused on what you're trying to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you know you got 3 people around this building that all owe you some money, you got to make it your business and be dedicated to going to get that check from all of them at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
You know what I
agree
mean?
with
You
that.
one of them gonna try to slip off on you,
Right.
But you got to make sure you watching them.
Now he
cameras.
talking to some of you young
yeah,
cats
I'm
out there
talking
trying to
to all
start
of
your own business.
For sure, for
and
sure.
you want to make some money. He's giving you some insight.
Man, stay on your game.
So tell me this. Okay, so you on these cats by getting your money.
Mm-hmm.
So you balancing and getting your money. Then you got people like bringing clothes in there and they like paying you weekly.
Mm-hmm.
And so how you keep up with all that money, man? How you know
Bruh.
focus on? Then you got somebody cleaning up. You got the barbers over there. They doing their thing. You got to get money
Yeah.
from them.
Well,
you
see,
know what I'm saying?
excuse
You
me,
running the
excuse
whole
me.
thing.
Well, see, thing about it, Tater Red, man.
Plus the law and order you got around there.
all that, everything. I put myself in a position to be able to deal with people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You're a people person.
I'm a people person, man.
Right,
And
you
I
really
can get
are.
along with anybody. I
Yeah.
don't got no enemies. I ain't got nothing taunting me. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
As far as in my mental.
Right.
So as far as in counting or doing some paperwork, I'm gonna be on that. You know
right,
what I mean?
Right. I got you.
As far as in them computers and everything, they might lose me every now and then, but
You
I'm gonna
fast
get
learner,
on.
though. I done seen
I'm a
you do it.
fast learner.
Quick.
You know what I mean? And when I want something, I'm gonna go at it and get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I see that.
I'm gonna get it regardless to what it take. If I say I want it, I want that.
Right.
So that's what I'm gonna get.
I see that.
You know what I mean? We said we wanted a store. We got a store. I said I wanted a studio back before we had the store and the studio. I built one and had to do it again. You know what I mean?
You did it again.
So I ain't stopping. Ain't nothing gonna stop me from getting what I want.
What would you say to like young brothers out there that got the dream of being, you know, doing what you do and want to be in the position you in? You know, they in high school or they, you know, young young adults trying to find their way.
Those are the kind of brothers. Those are the kind of brothers that I swear to God I could reach more. You know what I mean? With this, hopefully, this will get us to the point where we can reach them more. Because
Exit 290 live, baby. You ain't gonna get this nowhere else.
You already know.
It's live. Go ahead, Mr. Jackson. Sorry to cut you off, but I gotta let them know.
I understand.
I gotta let them know what this is. This serious talk, right? This is not this is real talk.
And
this man telling you some real stuff
for sure. Yeah. It's for you guys, the young guys.
And I want to thank Mr. Bone, Tyrell Johnson again for setting this up because without him, it wouldn't be possible. I want to tell y'all what we doing, and it's a serious business. So
it is.
Continue on. So what would you do? What would you say to somebody that that wants to be in your position? Young man, you trying to find his way. But
look, man.
What can you do?
I would tell that young man, first of all, look at this TV show. Look at me. You know what I mean? You young cats want to run around, you want to smoke your weed, you want to do what you want to do. Guess what? I'm in a position now to where I can smoke, I can do what I want to do, you know what I mean? Because I made that possible, stayed myself, I stayed to myself and stayed out the way of others. You know what I mean? Everybody don't got the best intent for you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So sometimes the people that you listening to telling you to go on and do that. They know that's the wrong thing to do. Excuse me. But they'll convince you to do that just because they want to see you down. You know what I mean? Don't listen and don't feed into so much. Take your own negative stuff.
Yeah.
Take your own advice from yourself first. Think first. You know what I mean? You got a brain. You got a mind.
Right.
So use that.
There you go.
You know what I mean? That's what I would tell a young guy.
Use that tool between your two shoulders.
Exactly. Use that tool, man, because it's so many people that's going to come at you in so many different ways. And if you ain't got your own mind or your own mindset to be this way, then it's going to be so easily for you to be knocked off your rocker.
Gotcha.
Somebody could tell you, okay, yeah, you ought to go do this over here, and it'll work for you. Did it work for them? And even if it did work for them, who else have they told that it worked for?
Right.
It might not work for you the same way.
You're right.
You got to have your own mind. You got to have your own mindset.
Right.
Do what you want to do.
Y'all listening?
I hope you is.
I hope you're listening. Tell you
for sure.
True stuff.
Because you can get anything that you want, man. You just got to work hard at it.
Yeah.
Stay focused. And be determined and dependable to what you gonna do.
Right. And I will say this.
That's for
Mr.
sure.
Jackson, I mean, he's there. When I call him any time of the day, after 10 a.m. in the morning, hey, man, what's going on? I'm over at the store, man. Mm-hmm. This man drives a good distance to the store, gets the store open, puts the signs out, puts the clothes out, gets ready, and he's there all day long. He closes the store up. He comes back the next day and he do it very dedicated.
He recording, he makes shirts, he do it all.
I couldn't ask for a better partner.
He gonna be cutting heads in a minute too, y'all. Keep on
playing. He might start cutting hair.
What?
But he very dedicated. But Mr. Jackson, I just want to tell you, I appreciate you coming in, me and you sitting down talking, having this conversation.
Yes, sir.
It's a pleasure, brother.
It's a pleasure, man.
Thank you, man.
It's a pleasure to be.
And I want to thank Mr. Tyrell Johnson for everything he done did, what he doing, what he gonna do.
Hey, man, we need you.
And you'll see us again. If, like I said before, if you have any kind of ideas or if you got any kind of thing you trying to sell or promote, come to Exit 290 Live right here, baby. We'll bring you right in, right here, and we'll do the same thing that we just done with you. We'll put that on the platform, on social media, and let the world know.
Yes, sir. We working,
man.
Thank
you for watching.
All y'all gotta do is come and check us out, man. We working.
That's it.
For sure.
Exit 290 Live, baby.
Exit 290 Live. We working.